Why do people dance? Well, it's cool. When done right, makes people feel alive and free. They mention the fact that it's cool. B-boy especially. With this dance style, there is no holding back. People get to show off what human beings are really capable of with their bodies, and yeah, people don't hold back. This year before it ended, I was privileged to witness it firsthand in Slam Dance Africa, a competition that gives Africans the opportunity to do just that. And this year I witnessed something really special. But before I disclose what happened to you, please find a quiet place to sit down. I'm not sure you are quite ready for this. Now, where to begin? There were so many cool moments. Okay, I'll start my story with my main character, Lucas from Congo. He stood out as a person that danced at every opportunity he got. Every time he had music, even in the gym, he found a reason or excuse to dance. He was really good and passionate about dancing. Unfortunately, he had never won anything. But this year, like all previous years, felt different.
Nimefika Nairobi, ndio mara yangu ya kwanza nafika Nairobi. Naona nimefurahi kwanza kwa invitation ya Slam Dance. Nimependa, nimefurahi, nilikuwa nyumbani, niliona simu wakanipigia, ndio Lucas, nikasema ndio. Wakaniambia wameniita kwenye Slam Dance. Nafurahi sana. Alafu nimefurahi kukutana na wengine wa B-boy wa East Africa. Tumefanya challenge, tumefanya challenge. Alafu nimefurahi sana. Mungu ndiye anayua mwatashinda, lakini mimi najitumainia. Nilipita njia nyingi mbele nifike hapa. Nimetoka Kongo, nimepika Gisenyi kwenye basi. Gisenyi nimeingia Kigali nimeingia Uganda nimefika hapa. Nimeteseka sana. Kwani hapa sikuja fahamu za. Sikuja fahamu za, nimekia shinda. Nimekia shinda. Kwani nimepita mateso nyingi sana. Mbele nifike hapa. Mimi nimefurahi kwani kila country nimefika hapo nimepata experience. Nimetoka huko na experience. Hata kama ndaingia kwenye events, competition, sitashinda, lakini ninatoka fast na experience. Ndio inanipush sana. Lakini hapa nimekuja shinda. Najitumainia nimekuja shinda.
During the workshops, different mentors came to see the dancers, among them being Salim Rollins, founder and member of Kibera Rising, and Capoeira coach as well. But for those who might not be familiar with what Capoeira is, don't worry, I've got you. Think of it as what you do when you want to be spiritual and still look cool while doing it at the same time. It's an Afro-Brazilian martial arts that combines dance, acrobatics, good music, and spirituality. We also had Felix, who teaches animal movement. If you've ever seen a lion or a leopard and wondered how you can walk like that, he's the guy to talk to. And we also had experienced dancers who have been in the industry to share and prepare them mentally on what it takes to make it in the industry. It was my favorite going into the competition. He, however, somehow got injured during the last day of practice before the big day. I saw him limping on the day of the competition. Of all the days to be injured and of all the people, it had to be him. I decided to interview him before it began, and this is what he had to say.
Lakini itakuwa mzuri. Mungu yuko na mimi. Nitashinda.
He never doubted he would still win, but I wasn't sure he would be able to. I'll now introduce my second main character, Smalls from Tanzania. This is real life. There can be more than one main character. I wasn't impressed by him during practice, so I wasn't expecting much from him during the event. In practice, he was average at best. So when he was called, I started to look at my clock. Well, but turns out the guy had faked us the whole time. He proceeded to the next round, scheduled to face off with last year's reigning champion. And with that, I'll now introduce my third main character, who was also from Tanzania.
It's about to get down. This is the defending champion. He wants problems always.
Yeah, only problems.
For the love, you guys love each other. Hip hop culture. Let's go. People Kaka. For the champion. What you talking about?
He wasn't lacking in confidence, that's for sure. He was scheduled to battle Smalls in the next round. Battle of the day for me, but before I get to that, do you guys remember Lucas, the injured Congolese guy? I saw him several times during the day, trying, stretching, hyping himself up. I told my friend Brian to watch out for him half-heartedly. I was waiting to see if he will fail again. Now it was finally his time to battle. And as he listened to the music, it was almost as if music had healed him.
And judges, are you ready? Yeah. They're ready. And we start with 3, 2, 1. And
That was his first round. Now back to the biggest clash of the day. From one country, a David versus Goliath almost kind of story. And just like Goliath, when it was time to battle, the reigning champion went first. He had trained for years and made a name for himself despite his challenges, so he was justifiably confident in his skills. Guy, a big name, but Smalls again came in hard. No one was expecting this. Judges had to make a decision on who to take to the next round. A person who had already proven himself on a big stage, or the underdog who surprised everyone. They went for the underdog who deserved another opportunity to dance again. It was clear we had not yet seen the best of what he could do. In his third round, he will face off with one of Kenya's biggest dancers, my fourth main character. But that's the last one, I promise. Main at least. He had learned b-boy dancing on his own, without the internet, through practice and willpower alone. Movies and videos could access from DVDs at the time helped too. His movement was thus unique from any of the others. He was a crowd favorite. Most people who didn't know him low-key wanted him to win because he is Kenyan, and to the ones who knew him because he was a really good guy. For me, he just had dreads and this was enough for me. Unfortunately for him, he was paired off with the Tanzanian guy, Smalls, who was hungry for blood after the upset earlier. Everyone knew he had not come here to play around. He came to win. He was no longer the underdog. This is what transpired during the battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to the finals. Kenya. So the winner here goes to the final and stands a chance to win the prize money, a ticket to Europe, and a tour with Slam Dance Africa. Let's go! This is the final, ladies and gentlemen. Slam Dance! Slam Dance! Aya, cheza, and one of say get ready, we're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1.
They were undecided after the final round, but I don't think it was because of their dance. They had to put us through another round. It was as if I was witnessing our village being raided by a neighboring community, being forced to watch it again and again, and I was just standing there helpless. I couldn't do anything but record the destruction that was happening. And I low-key enjoyed it. The judges decided to put us out of that misery. Finally, and sent Smalls to the final Sukul battle with Lucas, the injured Congolese guy. Now, he had not disclosed to the judges that he was injured earlier, as this would have meant him not being allowed to participate. So, unlike the competitions you're used to in America's Got Talent, he was not going to get any sympathy votes from the judges. It will come down to how well he managed to dance in the final round. Again, I was worried for him. Here were two different people with different stories, each deserving of a win. And here was a guy who needed a win to prove he was not a failure. it was his dream to win something. He had dedicated himself to improving on every competition he lost, and now he had the opportunity to use that knowledge.
Let's show them something up for the B-boys. So the winner here goes to the finals, but without wasting time. Are you guys ready? Let's go, judges. Judges, in 3, 2, 1. Lucas has it. Give it up for Maneuver. Somebody's representing. Yes. Let's go. Now we have the finals. We are crowning all style. 1 versus 1 finals. Let's go. Are you ready? Let's get it. DJ Freaky. Whoever goes first, let's go.
This is what happened in the final round. I won't talk much. I'll let you see for yourself.
People look at those parts. 3 rounds later. Make some noise for Gaza. Congo representing Vijana up. Make sure the music doesn't stop, Mustafa. You've only passed second round. Hey! 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 Whoa! Yes! the finals. DJ Flick, the next one, the music doesn't stop. And prepare victory music for us, bro. Shout out to DJ Flick for keeping us going. That was good. That was tight. That was tight. So now, where's the check for the winner? Bring it here. Don't wait for position. Easy. You are VIP. Just relax. And Judge Bogera is holding the trophy. Make some noise for Flanders Africa. 2022. Yani Petit, yani kaka, ukishinda unakuwa na ile trophy. Bogere, ile trophy. Unakuwa na hiyo trophy kaka. Alafu unapewa shilingi 50,000 ya Kenya. Oh my God, this is crazy. Let's go up. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, songa kule. Songa kule. Songa, mpe nafasi. Songa kule, mpe nafasi. Are you ready? This is the final crowning of a t-shirt. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Slam Dance Africa 9th edition. Next year tunafanya 10th edition.
You as an African, kazi yako si kuota tu na kuona na kumulika, tulipiga picha, tulifanya nini? Utafanya nini kufika? What will you do? It will take you blood, sweat and tears. Persistency, consistency. You have to be persistent and consistency. Udhabiti na kuendelea. Unajua, you guys, you have to be role models. You have to leave a mark. When you do this, ukifanya hii kitu, wacha kidonda, tafadhali. Wacha kidonda pale, kila mtu atakuwa na kama anasema okay, ule namjua. Hata ukiwa when you are old enough, guys will always say I know that. Wacha kidonda.